All right. So, I had no idea that that Super Bowl thing is on tonight. Not at all. So I've been here cleaning, trying to go through stuff. As you can tell over here, I built all this shelving, and I almost have one storage unit completely empty as well. But I put up all this shelving. I got to get one more piece of this paneling, and then I can put the rest of the shelves here. But this is 5 sections. I forgot I didn't even fill up this back part. But yeah, I got a whole back section there I didn't fill up. Still got plenty more to do. I mean, it's not even close to being done. I'm just getting a little bit at a time. But I got to thinking about this whole Super Bowl thing, and because I study ancient civilizations, well, not ancient, but historical civilizations, it got me thinking about the Roman Empire. And right before the Roman Empire fell, they had all these grand tournaments and all these events at the Colosseum, and they had sexual depravity and confusion and blurring of lines, and and they had a leader that was out of it and kind of crazy, Nero. And they say one of the biggest things for the fall of the Roman Empire, beyond the aspect of everything that happened, was the lead pipes, and the water actually made them crazy. They had mental issues based off the lead in the water. And it's not the thing. There was a lot of political corruption, a lot of hidden agendas in the government. Nothing like what we have today, of course. It's completely different. Excuse me, I got something in my throat there. But it just gets me thinking about all these, multi-billion-dollar industries as a distraction. And I want you to, oh, by the way, I got my office somewhat kind of cleared out. And now I'm going through boxes, which I've already emptied probably about 30 or 40 boxes or totes so far. So, actually, we'll stay in here. There's less noise in here. All right, so where was I? Roman Empire. We have all these distractions and all this thing. And, I was talking with the lady who came up here at the garage sale on Friday. Came and picked up something. I don't remember what it was, but it was one of them little statues. A nice enough lady. Politically, I think we differ quite a bit. We had a little conversation, and I was explaining to her. I was like, what we have today is a mild version of what could be considered slavery. Now, I am in no way saying it is anything associated with what we had, in America and across multiple countries. Even today, there's still slavery in other countries. But I just want you to think about this in the eyes of the word slavery, nothing associated with what happened in the past. But you go through this education process, and they show you just enough to get by, because realistically they don't show you how to buy a house, how to be financially stable, how to balance a checkbook, how to cook, how to change a spare tire. They don't really show you any of that. They show you how to pass a test at its best, and to stay in line and not get out of the lane, and follow instructions. And that's about all they show you in our wonderful school system we have now. And even that's a stretch compared to some of the stuff I've seen with the younger generation. And then you graduate, and if you go to higher learning or higher education, then it's more indoctrination, and anybody who is on the right knows about what colleges have become. Not all of them, but we're going to say more than half. And for those who don't go to college, they go straight into the workforce and become great little worker bees. And then you sit here and you work and work and work, and if you get the higher education, then you're in debt and in servitude for quite a while to pay off that debt, unless the government says, hey, if you do this, we'll get rid of the debt. You just be our little worker bee. And those that, again, on the other side, those that don't have the debt go straight into lower paying jobs, harder to get ahead. But both sides has its own form of issues, But let's say you get the job and you work and you work and you work your 40 hours a week for 40 years of your life, and maybe you can afford a home. If you get lucky, you'll find a deal, and you pay for this $30,000 to $80,000 vehicle, and you pay for your $1,000 every 2 years for a phone, and your $100 to $200 a month for your entertainment, your cable, your internet, whatever it may be, and then you got another $300-400 a month, and I'm being very conservative with this number, but food beyond normal, food in the house, like going out and eating, snacking, and that's like $20 a day. You're at what would that be, $600? Holy shit, that's $600 a month at $20 a day. And that's eating some McDonald's shit right there. And all this so you can go into retirement, which then you have to pay taxes on everything you buy. You still have to pay taxes on the home that hopefully is paid off. You still have to, dive into this medical conundrum, which is our healthcare system. And I'm not going to get into what's good or what's bad. I'm just saying, no matter what way you think it should be, it's still going to be broken, period. And, and if I was a more intelligent person and a more eloquent person, I could make a very good case that our system we have today is a watered down version of slavery. It's, if you don't have the job, then you're kicked out of society and you're left to fend for yourselves, aka the homeless, and which I think that if you're a druggie, you have chose to make that life, whether you got meant to get addicted or not. But most people aren't forced to take drugs the first time or even the 20th time. And most of my family, well, I won't say most, but a good portion of my family has battled with drug use their entire life, and most of them are dead. So, you can talk to me all you want on what you think about drugs, but I have my opinion and my truth based off what I've experienced in my life. So if you think I'm wrong, well, good for you for thinking. But anyways, this is just me and her got in this conversation, and this is a more drawn out version, but she was like, wow, never thought of it like that. And of course she had her opinions on how to fix it, and I didn't agree with them. And I would love to sit down and have a conversation with her, because she was saying some very good things, except for one little tiny word, in every sentence. I was like, okay, explain that one word. She's like, I think she said something to the effect of everybody, is entitled to this or that. And, I was like, but what end? Is someone entitled to a 1-bedroom house, or is someone entitled to a 7-bedroom mansion? And that's the kind of conversation we was having, that she kept saying that people had a right to get something, or it was entitled to get it. And I was trying to, show the option of where's the line in the sand. Is everybody allowed to have a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, and that's it? That was my argument back to her, But anyways, this is just, I've been thinking about this system that we're in, and, I don't know what happened. I mean, it's always been like this. I'm starting to see the argument for those that say America is a, not necessarily racist, because it affects everybody, but, it's kind of hard to come up with a word, because I'm not really able to say the word I want to say, but it's like, it's very institutionalized and it has become more and more against the individual people. When the government is supposed to work for the people, it has now got to a point where it controls the people. You know, and I'm sure there's a better word for that, but I'm just, you know, kind of trying to say something. It's late at night. I'm tired. I've just been working all day, and, you know, oop, let me shut my little dryer door. Oh, but at least, so the videos in the future are going to be more sporadic. I am having some very difficult times during my day, you know, because of my mom, because of everything that happened, and now I have to go see more doctors because I guess there's something else that's wrong with me now, and it might be something really bad. I have no idea, don't know, but it's going to be this whole month is doctor after doctor after doctor, and I have no idea what's about to happen. So I'm trying to do as much as I can, getting things cleaned up, getting things out of here. So if it is bad, then, you know, I'm going to hold an auction, and hopefully a friend of mine will run it for me and not beat me up too much on the premiums. So, but yeah, it's just a lot mentally. So I'm going to have more sporadic, you know, videos, but I kind of wanted to put the whole thing about, you know, if you go back and learn about the Roman Empire, you can realize that above and beyond the aspects of, I'm sorry, I'm trying to bang this little thing here. It's not down there all the way. I don't know why. Oh well, I get it later. But you know, if you go back and learn about the fall of the Roman Empire, you'll see there's a lot. And when I say a lot, I mean it's like a line item list, you know, what's happening in America. Same thing happened in Venezuela. Not necessarily the sexual confusion or the drug use, but the one-person rule, you know, destroyed Venezuela, because Venezuela used to be a wonderful country, you know, but all it takes is one president to ruin it, you know. Not that it would ever happen here. Dang, I got something in my throat. I need to get that checked out. So anyways, yeah, I think I'm going home now. It's late. So, yeah, I ain't got nothing else to say. Peace, love, money. I'm out.